in the north. They have up to 8 international airports in the north. Understand me very clearly, please. But in the south, you only have 1. And those people from the south are saying they are part of one Nigeria. That is why I look at them as animals. I'm telling you the truth. Are you following me? Fulani came and said to Yoruba, in order to show you that we are very serious, that Nigeria belongs to 2 of us. Yoruba didn't know that Fulani was about to swallow them. Fulani said, I will give you 1 seaport. I will close Calabar. I will close Iguacha, Port Harcourt. I will close Warri. I will close One. Every seaport, only Lagos. They said, hey, yeah, you've arrived. We fought the war. We fought the war. We need to enjoy the spoil. I want you to listen to me very carefully. That was how they got the Yoruba, and today the Yoruba forests and farmlands. Then the next one, they said, oh, Yoruba, I tell you what, you are going to be the only viable airport. And to grow the economy of Lagos, most international flights into Nigeria will come in at night. Do you understand? Because when you land in Lagos at night, you have to sleep in a hotel, you have to spend some money. So you didn't know that before? Now I'm telling you. Ask yourself, that is the reason why. Because I asked KLM in those days, why do you people always fly into Lagos at night? They said that's the slots they were given. It was only Virgin Atlantic that tried to break the mold. But even at that, Virgin will have to take off around 11 o'clock or close to midnight. So you must arrive in Lagos on time. You're not going to travel by road in the middle of the night. So you must arrive on time. And because most domestic flights are not reliable, you have to come to Lagos to sleep to be able to make your Virgin Atlantic flight in the night. Very clever, isn't it? I call it the economics of a very primitive people. And Yoruba accepted. Yoruba did not know it was a Greek gift. That was why they were trying to outline how close they are with the Yoruba people. That is why today they are in Yoruba land, they are in their forest trying to take them over, or if they have not taken them over already. Now do you understand? That betrayal never pays. That if had some Yoruba people said, no, Iguacha, which is the call Port Harcourt, is viable seaport. Let's go there. Let us diversify the economy. They talk about diversification of the economy, and is there right before them, they cannot do anything about it. Let us open all the refineries. There is no need another Fulani man, Dangote. Dangote is the richest man in Africa, but Kanu State has the highest concentration of poor people in the whole of Black Africa. Let's give Dangote the refinery. Rather than opening the one in Warri, the one in Iguacha, and you are in one Nigeria. And that you know all these facts, you still get up the next morning to say you are a Nigerian. God have mercy on your ignorance. Do you see how they divided the South and the East? So we in the East will be upset. Why should you only Lagos be the international airport? Or why should only Lagos be the viable seaport? Some people from Yoruba will be responding, oh, leave it, we want it that way. Understand? Meanwhile, Fulani is sending their foot soldiers into our forests, both the East and the West. They have sent more to the West. So they are going to take the West with Fulani Janjaweed. And then they take the East with their army. And it's complete. And Britain will be enjoying in Abuja. The High Commissioner. Because they are no longer in the EU. So British economy is suffering. They need our oil and gas for the next 8 years. Uninterrupted. They need it. That was what they told Donald Trump. When Trump said to them, I'm getting a lot of disturbances about this Biafra issue. What do we do? Britain said to Trump, give us only 8 years. But unfortunately, Trump couldn't continue. That is, I'm telling you, confidential fact. Ask, they are listening to me right now. Ask any intelligence agency in the world, they will give you these facts. Very clear and neat. That was why Trump never did anything. Trump was waiting for their 8 years to be complete. They need oil and gas for 8 years. Free. But now Trump is not there. Oh, dear me. We will continue anyway, regardless. Of course, man cannot give us Biafra. It's only God in heaven that can. I want you to understand the game they're playing. I want you to understand how they divided the East and the West. Instead of us to fight a common enemy, we are busy bickering over ourselves but they have an advantage. The Fulani has an advantage over the South because in Yoruba land, most of them are Muslims. And in this war, insofar as Nigeria is concerned, the supreme leader of all Muslims is just like having the Pope. The supreme leader of all Muslims in Nigeria is a Fulani man, is the Sultan of Sokoto, and can never be a Yoruba man. The only way that Yoruba Muslims can feel that they have arrived on their own is only if there is an Oduduwa state, if Oduduwa nation were to stand. Because as long as I want Yoruba people, Yoruba Muslims to understand, as long as Nigeria continues to exist, your supreme leader is the Sultan of Sokoto. In other words, anything Sultan of Sokoto goes in Yoruba land without people knowing it. That is why they groomed Tinubu now. He's a Muslim, Yoruba Muslim. That was why they managed to groom. Their divide and rule didn't start today. I want Yoruba to understand this. The divide and rule you have in it didn't start today. That was why they also groomed Samuel L. Akintola to fight Awolowo. And do you understand me now? I said Akintola. Their grooming did not start today. That was why they allowed Gowon to be there as a Christian for 11 years. And after that, now when Danjuma speaks, they said to Danjuma, you are what you are today because of us. Ask yourself this question: where else on this planet, even in Congo or in Rwanda or elsewhere in Africa, will you have the army hovering and firing from an aircraft instead of the BBC to come out to say the army is even carrying out an operation in Olo? BBC came out to try to sell the narrative that nothing is happening. BBC. I want people to understand the depth of the subterfuge going on, the deception going on. If you cannot see, I'm not even saying it's conspiratorial, so you can't see it. This is very clear, it's very open. Ask yourself why the seaports are not working in the east. Why? In the same Atlantic Ocean, the same seaport built many years ago, why is it not working? Because Fulani convinced Yoruba, don't worry, let's share Nigeria together. You get all the economy and we take the power. Yes? And people are saying that they hold economic power because they don't have any brain. And after that, tell me why they will stop us from eating stockfish. What did we do to them? But because stockfish contributes to the growth of the economy of the East. Why would they stop second-hand clothing from coming into Aba? Because they know it will contribute to the economic growth. It was done by Obasanjo. Obasanjo did it. These are evil men, evil men. You don't know that before? And after doing all these things to the children of God, you want to enjoy life in Nigeria? It's not possible. We are the chosen race. God loves Biafran people. There is nothing you can do about it. You can do your envy from now till the kingdom come. It can never save you. The same way with Israel. No, you can be as envious as you like. As Obasanjo was busy strangling the economy of the East, so too was God also busy strangling the economy of Nigeria. And they know it. They understand it very well. And that is why we are going to prevail. This is a live presentation. We are live and direct. The time now is 7 minutes. I believe it is past 8 p.m. in the land of Biafra. I am in Houston, Texas, preaching to you the gospel of redemption, of the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this earth. Biafra. We call it Republic of Biafra. But I have said it before, we are not going to have a republic when you have crowned heads, like monarchs. It doesn't make any sense to anybody. A republic means a land run by the people, not a monarch. So our people will need to go into that debate and decide, do you want a republic or do you want a quasi-monarchical regime where you have the Igwe of Ubunike, the Egupu of Afaruku? Do you want, is that what you want? So you must make up your mind. You're not going to have both. In America, I'm here in a republic. There is no king. There is no royal majesty. There is no royal highness here. In every republic around the world, there is no royal majesty. In places like Netherlands or Sweden, they do not call themselves a republic because they have crowned heads. They have the crown to look up to. It's simple common sense. Some of you have political science departments, but you learn nothing. Every blessed year you come out, you say your brains are empty. So Biafrans decide, what do you want? The republic or not? A republic, you don't have any king. No Igwe, no Eze. Chibu Eze, God Almighty in heaven is the king. And that is the type of Biafra that I want. But I'm letting everybody to understand we must all protect ESN. Mind what we write, what we say, who we gossip to. Keep your mouth shut. And I am making it very clear, I have not mandated anybody to solicit for funds for ESN. Anybody coming to you asking for funds to support ESN, that person is a rogue, is a thief. If you support them, you are enabling the cause of the Janjaweed to take over our land, because what you're doing will bring curse upon us. You are in ESN, you must stay there. If you're out, then you're out. Don't let anybody outside know you are part and parcel of ESN. It is very, very important. And our enemies are going to die. That I assure you. That I assure you. And they, of course, they know it. They know how stubborn we are. Do you think they will go free? Even for flying with a helicopter, you think we can allow them to go free? You've got to be joking. You must be joking. So anything that happens in Imo State, you know who to hold responsible for it. Now they're killing us and shooting from the top as the cowards they are. Or none of you can see it. All of you have gone deaf and dumb. The execution is of everyone is dumb. All those idiots, all those intellectuals in Abuja, you have all gone deaf and dumb. You cannot see what's happening in Olu. You cannot see what Uzodema is doing in Olu. All of you are blind, you can't see it. And I'm also letting Yoruba media to know the more you keep quiet, the more what is happening in the East will also happen in the West. You have seaport, are you using it? Is it not congested? Are you using it? Are people having fun? Using only one seaport in a country of supposed 200 million people? Common sense must prevail. Why I ordered the soldiers into Olu. Hey! When it starts happening, when that rain starts to fall in Imo State, don't say I did not warn you. Don't say I did not warn all of you. Oh, you are trying to turn our land into a theater of war. Now they brought war to Olu. You cannot see it. You are blind. You are foolish. You can't see it. But of course, we are coming. And the Fulani herdsmen do not need permission to occupy our forests. Being a former colony, not a former, being a colony of Britain, that Nigeria, after all, it was UK that created Nigeria. Some people don't know where they got the name United Kingdom from. Scotland voted to join England to form a union over 350 years ago. It was called the Act of the Union Act. That was where they decided to answer United Kingdom. Are you following me? But in our land, Britain decides who should live or who should die. Isn't it very funny? Who are you, IPOB, to destroy what a white man created? You are black, you're niggers. Who are you to destroy? Do you know we are England? We are Britain. We created you. And to do that very job perfectly for them, they brought the Fulani. The same thing they're doing with Hopo Zodema. Every oppressor will always have an inside agent working for them. They are called saboteurs. They are called traitors. And as long as they live, you can never be free. Go and read your history now. As long as traitors are alive, they are more dangerous than the enemy. Those of them are brought army to kill his own people in Olu, whereas his counterpart in Bauchi went to Niger Republic to bring Fulani to come and occupy our land. Lord have mercy. And they don't need the same. You know, do you know what is the, do you know why I said that Nigerians are mad people? Do you know why I said that anybody calling him or herself a Nigerian is an animal? Do you know why I said that? In the news today, this same Bauchi state governor that is the flag bearer of Fulani hegemony in the zoo called Nigeria, they are the ones that told us, listen, they are the ones that told us before that all these headsmen killing, they are from Fulani from the north. Sorry, from outside Nigeria. Are you listening to me? They are Fulani from outside Nigeria, not inside Fulani. Now they are telling us that those Fulani, they call them terrorists from outside Nigeria. They are now in our forest and nobody can remove them. I want you to put it into context with what Hopo Zodema is doing in the State. They are criminals from outside, Fulani criminals, bandits, rapists, murderers from outside. That was what they told us. They said these are foreign bandits from Mali. That was what Fulani governor said. And that's a rock. And the spokespeople for the late Buhari. Today, the same murderers, the same rapists, the same land-grabbing demons, the same terrorists, the same bandits, we are being told that nobody can remove them from our forests. And you say you're Nigerian. You people are mad. Insane human beings. People are fools. You know, I would have thought maybe that black people are sensible. You see, when I look at Nigeria, believe you me, I know that black people are useless. They are the most useless thing to ever grace creation. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody said, an armed robber came to my house and I asked you, why are you raping me? Why are you killing me? Why are you? You said, no, they are from outside town. And then you came back to tell me that that same person raping and killing me, I should give me a room in my house. And I don't even have the right to remove him. A rapist, a murderer, I don't have the... Oh, that's why I said that Biafra is the last miracle. If given the stupidity of black people, the overwhelming force fighting against us, Biafra comes, it will be the greatest miracle in the history of mankind. Of course it's coming. Nobody's going to stop it. Somebody came to my house, killed me, raped my mother, went to Ozowane, massacred us. Who killed us at Ozowane? They said it's a Fulani from Mali, from Niger, from Cameroon. They went to Ebonyi. Who killed us? Oh, don't worry now. It's not Fulani in Nigeria. He's from outside. He's outside. Who allowed them to cross the border? No one can tell us. Okay, who gave them the guns? No one. So are you saying, did they cross the border with the guns? Don't we have people at the border checking who comes in and who leaves? That is enough to tell Yoruba people, to tell Igbo people, to tell Oduduwa, to tell Biafra that you people must come together. You must. The only border you have, they close it down. And you're telling me you're in Nigeria. And they're playing with your senses and playing with your brain. Even the zoo, they want to formalize. They want to give Sheikh Gumi his own share of the money. They want to set up what they call bandits commission to pay rapists. They want to compare them to the noble Niger Delta militants that fought for freedom. Did Niger Delta militants kidnap schoolgirls? Did they rape anybody? Did they take over anybody's farm? The answer is no. But you have, this is Fulani Janjaweed reasoning. Today, they are telling you that they have to negotiate with the government. Someone has to leave it. And since Sheikh Gumi is doing a good job, how much do you need? He will say 4.4 trillion. They will give him. They will go and borrow money from South Korea and give him. But in your own land, in Imo State, the governor is asking the army that should be fighting bandits in the north to come and kill villagers. And you're telling me that such a person deserves to live? Oh. I don't know if I'm going to take any calls at all this very day. I have no idea if I'm going to take any calls, but I will go on to preach that a lot of criminals are claiming that they have the right channel to deliver aid and help and support to ESN. I am warning everybody in the diaspora and even back home. There is only one channel through which support and fundraising is done. Do not give money to anybody. You people are the ones encouraging them to be doing all these videos. And in the process of doing all these videos, our location, ESN location, is being given out inadvertently. People complaining we have no salt, we have no soap, we have no detergent. You people are putting the lives of people in danger. And that nonsense has, of course, stopped from yesterday. I am making it very, very clear that we have one account here in the United States of America. Very clear. If you call the necessary people, if the money is returned back to you, then you call our finance teams that will tell you where to put the money. Very, very important. Please let nobody come to you to deceive you. Let nobody be parading him or herself saying they're collecting money for ESN. It is not done. That is not how we do things. That person is a thief, is a criminal, and please do not pay them any attention.